My hair's a mess, but it's fine. It's a very casual outfit today with my Chapin piano service hoodie. Leave me alone, it's a Sunday. Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Today is a part 2 of... This is part 2 of my painting things from the dollar store series, I guess. If you haven't seen part 1, shame on you. Go away. I've linked it. Go watch it. Oh my gosh, shame. Dad llama. I painted 2 items in the last video with a lot of brainstorming and confusion and struggle beforehand. Go watch it. Why are you still here? Hello? The last 2 things that I will be painting to finish up this 2-parter is this, which I started last episode. Whoa, it smells like Home Depot.
I also failed to mention that in the last video, I had started to glue pieces of the broken pot onto this, and I didn't include that in last week's video, so here is that footage, and anyway, moving on.
And the last item that I don't really have an idea for is this. It's a little metal bottle cap hanging decoration. And I have these little wooden mushrooms, and I remember saying last episode, hey, I want to try and use these in every project, but that obviously didn't happen. So now I feel like I need to shove them all on this. Anyway, these are the last things we're painting. I have a kind of idea with this, but I also don't at the same time. So, sketchbook moment. I have my idea, and now it is time to make it happen. I need to mix up colors like this. Oh, that was a little loud. Dirty palette. Let's get started. Why? Alright, so we have made very good progress on our little thing. We have this. The pots and the honeyness on it needs to be painted. And in my very messy original plan, don't you love it? It doesn't make much sense to you. Pot chunks are going to be a dark brown. So the honey itself, so the hot glue, going to be this bright blue color to match these flowers that are end up going to be put with it. So that is what we're going to do right now.
Don't be alarmed at the little sound change. I actually have a tiny microphone now. So cool. Anyway, I have the white base coat on all of the honey on this, and it's time to mix up a color that closely resembles this flower color, as these flowers are going to be glued onto this, into the pots. And I want that honey color to match that blue color. Then we're gonna get started on painting all of the honey. It's almost done. Let's get to it. This is very interesting with this microphone, and I hope that I adjusted it well. I don't know. Hello. I don't know if I should put it like right here or like right here. We've made some very good progress. I also don't want it to like move around my jacket and then it make a bunch of noise. I really should have thought this through first. I have the weird blue honey on this now, and I think it looks pretty good. It just now needs a clear coat over it so I can finally start gluing in the flowers, and then I will be done with this. And I'm very excited. So I guess we could just get to that. I have the entire thing painted. I even signed it. It's right here. You can't really see it, but I signed it. Now it's time to glue these flowers on. They're not actually glued in. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. This all seems to be very nature-y, so we're gonna stick to that. Guess I could just start gluing things in there? There's a mosquito in here. Ah!
Now that this is all finished, it's time to move on to the final object. Last thing is this bottle cap and then these mushrooms. I have 2 more of these chalkboard mushrooms, but I like them. So I'm going to paint them for a different purpose that has nothing to do with what I'm doing in this video and has nothing to do with this video. So that's just for my own personal want and joy and preference, I guess. I don't know. I have an idea for these. It took me quite a hot minute to figure out what I was gonna do, but once again, it's involving nature-y, fake plants and stuff because, I don't know, that just seems to be the trend. Along with that, we're gonna use these skeleton garland bones that I also got at the dollar store a while back for this project back here, and I thought it would be fun to use these. So, how I'm gonna do this, because with my plan, this bottle cap is staying this silver color, and since I don't want it to get paint on it, I'm gonna paint everything before I put it onto this. I don't know how many bones I'm gonna need, so I think I'm just gonna start cutting things out, if it wants to cut. Oop, there goes a foot. Just cut a couple. Oh my gosh. I think 1 skeleton will suffice. Bones. Bones. Got a pelvis and a rib cage, but I want the spine. Hopefully that'll be enough bones. I'm not quite sure. But basically, these mushrooms are going to remain black, except for the stem is going to be a brown, and then there's going to be a blue, which is the same color as this flower, as the little like dots on a mushroom like you see on a stereotypical mushroom. The bones, I'm thinking, are going to be white and or gray. And then these will be the same brown as the stem of the mushrooms, and then that same white as the bones. That's what I'm thinking, and hopefully it looks good. So let's just get painting these mushrooms. First I should probably dresso. I should dresso them.
I'm still getting used to the fact that I have a microphone, and let's hope I don't forget it in the future because the audio sounds a lot better with the microphone. It's time for assembly. I have a layout of how I want to put this on here. So we have my shiny mushrooms. We have the little leaf. We have the bones, and they look like bones because they're white now and have a shiny coat on them. Excuse me for a moment. Now we just gotta wait for that to heat up. Let's start gluing things. The footage decided not to process, so here is the final project. I am very happy with how these two dollar store projects turned out, along with last week's video. If you didn't watch that last week's video and you're sitting here watching this one, what is wrong with you? Oh, you Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and last week's video. I put a lot of thought and time into these projects, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. I don't usually ask for likes and subscribes, but it would mean a lot. I hope you have a fantabulous rest of your day. Bye!